listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Gene. Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies, this is AFTERBUZZ TV's Rising Star After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's Rising Star After Show.
Woo! Hello, everybody. You are watching and listening to AFTERBUZZ TV's Rising Star After Show. It's the semifinals. I'm Jason Ikeler.
Hey, everyone. I'm Heather Joy Smith.
So we have Austin French, Monty Potts, I don't know her last name, Jesse Kinch, Dana Williams, Audrey Kate, and Joshua Peavy for the top 6. I kind of don't like that we went from like 8 to 6 to 4 because you start to miss them.
I feel like we've really gotten to know these people over the last 10 weeks. And now that it's getting down to, hardly anyone, it's really getting sad to watch them go.
I know, especially tonight because we watch on the East Coast feed. And to see it just be 3 because we didn't know who got saved yet, it's like, oh, we're losing all of them?
Yeah.
So let's start with Austin.
Okay.
Austin saying Love Runs Out by One Republic. I actually really liked watching Kesha and Ludacris mentor them. Because I feel like they have like more realistic things for them to do when they're on stage than just meeting with like a musical advisor.
It was interesting this week that they decided to split them up. You know, like Kesha and Luda and Brad and Josh, which was interesting because I don't think Josh has really had a whole lot of mentoring with the
yeah, because he did like the first episode, right?
Right. And then we haven't really seen him since then. So that was nice to see him back into that mentoring role.
But I guess they're kind of like the same types of performers, like they just sing.
Yeah.
And like Kesha and Luda have like a whole stage production, so it's cool to hear both sides. How do you think Austin did?
I love Austin. Every week.
That's your critique. I love Austin so much.
Austin French can do no wrong in my book.
I thought I think this is the best he's sounded. My only thing is, they were telling him, like, this is a song to, like, get all the girls. And I think he wasn't sexy enough. He, like, took the sexy song and made it, like, Disney Channel appropriate.
He's going to, like, school to be a preacher. How sexy can you be?
That's true. Do you know what's funny? I forgot that when I was watching it. And I'm like, I feel like he's singing this at church. And then I'm like, oh, he probably does.
He probably does.
Yeah.
I thought it was really good, though, to kind of see him break out of his comfort zone and kind of, they said, get the mic stand and kind of do little dances with it, make the girls swoon. And I think he did really well.
Did it make you swoon, though?
Of course.
Because it made me think, like, oh, it's like,
no.
You have a good voice at least.
I love Austin French.
And then I don't think he did anything different than One Republic did.
True. The version was very, very similar.
Yeah, and the song is so current that I think it's hard to, if you're going to do the exact replica, like, you need to switch something up or be better than the original. And he did, like, vocally, I don't think there's anything he could have changed. But he just copied, like, note for note.
True. I didn't really have a problem with that, though.
Okay.
I thought it was still very, very good. And even though it was exactly the same, I wasn't necessarily comparing the two of them together.
Okay. I think maybe I would have liked just a little more contrast in the song. Because it was, like, up, high tempo the whole time, which was fun, but, like, maybe more of a moment.
Okay. So do you want to see him do, like, a slower song next week, then?
Or just more, I like when they have a song with a build, which is kind of hard on this show because
you can't really.
You need to, like, start out fresh. Hopefully I think for the last one, they should, like, let you vote a little longer.
Yeah.
Or do something. Because that's kind of my critique, even when we get into, like, Audrey tonight, is her song was really good. There just wasn't, like, a wailing note, so it doesn't make you want to, like, vote right away.
Yeah, I agree. I think the way it's set up to vote, it doesn't really give them the opportunity to build up because it's instant. Everything with this show is instant and instant gratification. And if someone's not loving it right off the bat, they're just going to swipe the wrong way.
Which is cool, but then I feel like at least for, like, Idol or The Voice, you watch everybody. Because I bet some people after watching everybody would go back and be like, I wish I would have voted for Audrey.
Yes, exactly. Like, I mean, on American Idol, you have the entire show to watch before you even get to vote.
Yeah. So then you have to see everybody.
That'd be interesting to see how the whole changing would have been different had that been, how it went.
Yeah, if they could watch everybody before they vote, or let you vote again at the end or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe they should do that, let you vote again. I guess you could vote for West Coast, so if you're on the East Coast. So
like maybe you get one additional vote at the end. Mm-hmm. Think about that, Rising Star.
I like that.
We've got some ideas for you. What do you think Austin should sing in the finale?
Oh. I don't know.
I know, I kind of actually want to hear him do a Taylor Swift song.
Okay, that's funny you said that because I actually was like, we haven't heard him do country yet.
And I feel like his voice would be perfect for that, like, because she's not, like, super country.
Wonder if he did, like country pop.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, Taylor Swift would be perfect. And I think it's good if he covers a girl, because then people won't compare it as much.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Maybe that.
Maybe he could do, like, Red.
Oh, that would be really cool, actually.
I like that. Austin, sing Red.
Sing Red. We should have told him tonight.
Dang it.
Oh, also, I wasn't here last week to point out that Shamia sang my song and got voted off, but she still sang my song, so I'll take credit for it.
Real quick before we move on, Austin did tell me tonight that next week they're singing multiple songs.
Oh, good.
And he wasn't sure if it was 2 songs or 3 songs, but it's definitely 2 or more songs.
So Austin, I don't know if they announced this on the show or not, but Austin gets to go spend a day...
The whole week.
Oh, the whole week touring with Josh Groban.
Yes.
So he's going to be side by side with Josh. And I actually think that's really smart for them to see because I think when you're doing these shows, it just looks like all glamour. Mm-hmm. And when they see these people on the road, they're going to be like hustling.
Yeah. It'll be an eye-opener for all of them.
So up next was Monty Pot, and she sang Chandelier by Sia.
Okay. Real quick, maybe somebody can tweet us, but I'm pretty sure that somebody has already sung this song
on
this show. And
I'm positive they have.
I'm almost positive, and I'm like, why would you sing this song?
Like twice. Well, also, this song is about Sia getting over her drinking problem.
Yeah.
So it's
not appropriate for like a 16-year-old.
Not appropriate for a 16-year-old. And also, she's like smiling while she's singing it. Like it's like a happy love song.
And Monty Pot is just like so like pure and cute and small.
And I love her and I want her to do really well, but it was like too cute. And this, like, somebody should have said, like, this song isn't appropriate for you to sing. And then I think she was just like underpitched the whole time.
Yeah, I wrote pitchy at times on mine, and the comfort level of her singing this was not there at all. She was not comfortable singing this song, and it showed.
And I think that would have been fine if it was a little bit of a younger song, because I think she could get like the cute factor. Mm-hmm. But because she was singing the song about having a drinking problem.
Like way too mature for her.
It was just like too much going on and it was awkward. She got the lowest score of the night with 27%.
Yeah. I think it definitely was her worst night of this entire competition.
I'm wondering when they're doing these songs, because the judges didn't say anything about that.
No.
Like when they say like, hey, why don't you do something a little more young and fun?
Yeah. It seems like in previous weeks, sometimes the judges would say like, oh, I don't really think that's a great song choice for you. Maybe you should switch it up.
Because, I mean, even with her voice, she could have done like a song from Wicked or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And people would have loved that. But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who advised her to do that, but I don't know.
It was bad advice. So she is not making it to the finale, unfortunately. Next up is Jessie Kinch, who sang Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
And I kept hitting you during the whole show or during his whole performance, like, wait, is this really Michael Jackson? Wait, no.
Yeah, so
wait, no.
He was telling me tonight, when he found out he was doing Rising Star, he recorded a version of this song in his basement, and he was like, I really wish I could do this on the show. So he was like planning for this moment, and I thought that was really cool.
That's cool.
But it's insane, because I think everybody watching was like, this isn't Michael Jackson, because he took the song and completely made it his own.
I kept having to question it because I had no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, once I could kind of pick out the lyrics and stuff, you knew it was, but the overall sound and the arrangement was completely different.
And that's exactly how you should cover a song on a show like this, because it wasn't like so left of center that you were like, why did you do that? He made it like, he just made it his own.
Okay, so because he did make it his own, do you kind of feel like he didn't really step out of the box? Like he's been told week after week after week, like, hey, do something completely different.
I think he did, because I think this was a little more unplugged than he
Yeah.
did previously. And I feel like just because of how he made the song his own, he's still, I don't know, he has to be true to himself.
Yeah, true.
So I don't know. I was actually really impressed. And it's not even necessarily my type of music.
Yeah.
But he's just so insanely talented that I loved everything about it.
Yeah. I put it was dramatic, had an unusual twist, and it was different than the past 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So.
And I feel like out of
kudos.
everybody tonight, he took the biggest risk.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So
I
good
agree.
for him. He
Yeah.
scored 83%. So he is also moving on to the finale.
He actually
What
got
should-
the highest of the whole night.
Oh, wow. What do you think he should sing in the finale?
I'd liked him to go back to something kind of like the Seven Nation Army song.
Okay.
Something similar to that.
That'd be cool. Like,
Do, like-
more current.
Yeah, more current, but like powerful, like that song was.
That'd be good. I'm trying to think. Maybe hear him do like a Stevie Nicks song or something.
That might be interesting.
To like, because I feel like everybody should do like an up-tempo and a ballad next week. So if he did like Stevie
Yeah.
Nicks, that would be kind of cool. Or maybe even do something like a little more like country influenced.
Ooh.
I wonder if he could
I
pull
wonder
that
if he
off.
could do it.
TBD. I don't know.
Interesting.
Just challenge yourself,
Yeah.
Jesse. Next up was Dana Williams, and she sang Sunday Morning by Maroon 5.
This is where the wall started. So she had to get over 27%, which was Monty Pot's score. And so I thought she did pretty good. I love the version, and it was like very jazzy.
Yeah.
And I think this was probably her best performance of the entire competition.
That's what I was going to say. I just wrote wow because
Mm-hmm.
she sounded amazing. The only issue is in Rising Star, a song like this is hard to do because she doesn't have a moment until the very, very end. So I was a little nervous in the beginning because she sounded crazy good, but there
Yeah.
wasn't like a huge high note to make you want to vote right away.
I felt because she was so crazy good at the beginning and it was so different from
Yeah.
the actual song, I voted for her right away because I liked it so much.
Yeah, I loved it.
I didn't need that, that huge moment at the end. It didn't matter to me. I clicked anyways.
I'm just happy she made it through because she's been saved like every episode, basically. Anybody in the bottom.
She was in the hot seat though again. I'm sure she was like, oh my gosh, not again.
She's going to need some therapy after this show's over. But her voice, this was the best it's ever sounded.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited she's in the finale. So she got 75%.
Yes.
What do we want her to sing in the finale?
I think she needs to stick with something like she did.
Something jazzy?
Yeah, because I think it sounds so good. And I liked that she went back with the look that she's kind of
Yeah.
had at the beginning.
I think what happens with these shows is they get out to LA and then they have a wardrobe budget. So they're like, I'm going to wear everything that's so cool. And then they don't look like themselves.
Yeah. Okay, so speaking of this week and all the mentors. So Dana told me that Kesha is actually her mentor for this whole week. And tomorrow, Kesha has it all lined up to give her a makeover.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Kesha's going to make her super edgy.
Yeah.
I'm happy Kesha's with Dana, though, because Kesha loves Dana since the
Yeah.
beginning. That'll be really cool.
This is going to be interesting.
I was going to
can't
say,
wait
I feel like
see.
Dana's going to get the best experience out of everybody because who knows what goes on in Kesha's world.
Yeah. This will be a fun week for Dana for
That's
sure.
exciting. Up next was Audrey Kate, and she sang Killing Me Softly by Roberta Flack, I guess. I thought it was a Lauryn Hill song this whole time.
Yeah. So about that. I think
About that.
about that. Everybody knows this song from Lauryn Hill. I don't
Yeah.
even know who Roberta Flack is or whatever. Sorry.
I have I've never heard of her.
But we all know Lauryn Hill sang this song and killed the song. So for anybody who listened to Audrey Kate's version, you were waiting for those like moments that
Yeah.
Lauryn Hill had in her version, and then when they weren't there, you're like, oh, well, that was disappointing.
I feel like it wasn't even that for me. It was more like she needed to wail at the, like, just
Yeah.
once. And I thought she sounded great. I think because the song is so mid-tempo that she kind of got lost in it.
Yeah.
And she needed to, like, we were saying, like, let the beat drop in the middle of it and just
Yeah.
kick it up a notch or
It
something.
was just very like the same tempo.
Like, that's
the
something you would wanna see if you're
very
at, like, a jazz
monotone.
club.
Yeah.
And it was really pretty, and there wasn't, like, anything vocally bad about it.
No.
But you needed, like, a wow moment.
Yeah. I mean, it was good. Don't get me wrong. It was good. But yeah, there was just no wow moment. Like, I was just like, okay, this is good. Okay.
I think that's kind of been her problem throughout the whole competition is song choice. Because
Okay.
I think she's one of the best singers in the competition.
Last week, though, her song choice was superb.
Yeah.
Could not have gotten better.
I guess you can't go back
No.
or go up from that.
I don't know. It
I
was
don't know.
really good.
I wish that they had mentors every time, like helping them even pick the songs.
Yeah.
So what did she get? What percentage?
She got a 69%.
So that
which-
put her in like
it put-
5th place at that point?
Yes.
Or 4th place?
Fourth.
Okay.
And so she then was kind of, I guess, going home is what they considered it.
We'll just spoil it now. She got the West Coast save.
Yeah, she got the West Coast save, so she saved, and we'll be back next week.
I'm excited about that actually because I feel like the top 4, which we still have another contestant to talk about, but I feel like the top 4 are the 4 best singers in the
I was going to say,
competition.
I think she deserved to be the West Coast save. I think she just had kind of a okay night.
Yeah.
And so maybe she'll learn.
She's got 2 chances for
Yeah.
next week. So finally of the night was Joshua PV, and he sang "What Hurts the Most" by Rascal Flatts.
Mm-hmm. This was a song that Brad had requested him to sing, or country was Brad's request, which is interesting for Josh to sing it. He's from the country, he's from Georgia, and kind of makes sense, I guess, from the outside.
I get why he wanted him to sing this, because his voice is perfect for that sort of song. But I think when the guy from Rascal Flatts sings, he like finesses it almost.
Yes.
And I feel like Joshua got too shouty with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And besides the shoutiness, he didn't do anything different from the original.
Yeah, and I loved his version of American Woman last week. I thought that was like a perfect song for him to sing. So I felt like this, same as Audrey, it was, last week was so good.
Yeah.
That like, how are you going to top that? And it didn't fall. I mean, it didn't rise as it should have. It just fell.
And I don't know. I feel like if you're going to do What Hurts the Most is such a popular song too, like you have to do what Jessie did and completely switch it up.
Yes.
Or people are just going to be like...
Because everybody knows the song.
Because when they're done singing, you should want to go buy it on iTunes. Mm-hmm. And their version of it. And like, this would remind me to go download Rascal Flatts.
Yeah.
You know?
So true.
So
true.
he didn't make it through. What was his score?
He got a 72%.
Which was better than Monty Pot.
It was.
Was it better than Audrey?
Yes.
Okay. So the East Coast liked him better than Audrey.
Mm-hmm.
But then West Coast saved Audrey.
Yes, which I have to agree with too, because I felt like on a consistent basis, Audrey has been better than Josh.
Yeah, I agree. And I think I would rather buy Audrey's album after the show.
Me too.
I feel like Josh is fun for shows like this, but you don't really ever see people like him sell out arenas or have #1 albums.
You know who Audrey Kate kind of reminds me of a little bit is Haley Reinhart from American Idol.
Oh, yeah.
And I really love Haley's album that she has. So I'm sure they'll be
It's kind of like
similar.
soulful pop.
Yes, exactly.
I think that would be good for her. I think she needs to do maybe like a Joss Stone song or like Amy Winehouse or something.
I like that idea.
Just to kind of like, because I think the problem with her is she comes across as a little uptight. And I don't think she is. I
No.
think it's just the song choice.
Yeah, I think so too.
So that's everybody then.
Yeah. I put down one question here. I don't know what your thoughts are, but do you think Dana and Audrey, based off of tonight, have kind of the same sound?
I would say out of everybody, they were the 2 most similar artists.
Yeah. So I'm curious. I'm happy that they saved Audrey, but I thought maybe that would have been kind of a deciding factor. Like, do we vote for Dana or do we vote for Audrey Kate?
I don't know. I think it would have been boring to have like 3 guys and 1 girl, though. I think it is a little more exciting that way.
True.
Who would you choose if you had to choose between the 2?
Ooh. I don't know, because I like Dana's performance a lot better tonight, but I like Audrey's performance last week better than tonight.
I know, I'm the same, because I think if I had to, I would pick Dana.
Yeah, I think if I had to, I would pick Dana as well.
But I don't know. Out of these 4, I don't know who I would honestly be happy if any of them won.
Yeah, I think we have a really good top group going into the finals.
I feel like even watching the show, these are the 4 that we have thought were the best the whole season. So I guess we have really good taste. Right?
Right. I think it's going to come down to Jessie and Austin.
Okay, let's get into predictions, and you have to pick one winner.
Okay.
And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Okay. I'm going to predict based on not who I think is going to win, but who I want to win, which is Dana.
Okay. I think
Austin will win.
I really, really, really personally want Austin to win, but I think Jesse's going to win. I think...
I guess he has the best moments. It depends on how they do voting.
Yeah, but I feel like, okay, based on like what I'm reading on Twitter and stuff, Austin definitely has a really big fan base, but Jesse's fans are insane. Yes, and I feel like based on that alone, Jesse's going to rise above Austin, only for that reason.
But Kesha's fans are also insane.
But they're kind of loving Jesse.
That's true. But if Kesha's backing Dana, that could, I don't know.
Yeah.
That could help.
That could help.
So who does Audrey go with then? Audrey goes with Luda?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because
that'll be actually really fun to watch.
Because when I asked Luda, he didn't know. And so I assumed it was going to be whoever
the West Coast.
West Coast saved.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
That'll be really... I feel like Luda's actually really smart about music, though, so
Yeah.
he'll have good pointers for her.
I think they could be good together.
Yeah. I just can't wait to see Kesha and Dana, though.
I can't wait to see this makeover.
This is going to be hilarious. She's going to come back with rainbow hair. Well, that wraps up the show then. Finale next week, and all of our red carpet videos will be on AfterBuzz TV tomorrow. We will be on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram. Until then, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Heather Joy Smith.
And you can find me at Jason Ikeler and AfterBuzz TV at AfterBuzz TV. We will see you guys next week.
See ya.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.